vulnerability has never been my strong suit. I was taught that vulnerability showed your weakness. So I never liked being vulnerable. I am at a time in my life where I have to put my pride to the side and say, I thought I had this, but I actually don't have this, and I need help. That's hard for me to say. And at the same time, it's relieving because if I could just receive help, I would. Here's the thing. Strong people are always strong for everyone else, and they have no one to lean on. I have learned over the years that I could only depend on myself. And so that has instilled this boundary. And so I think with people who always find a way, there are things that we need to be honest with ourselves about. And that includes whether we even provide an opportunity for other people to be there for us. We want people to be there for us, but we're afraid to ask for help, is basically what I'm saying. If you don't give someone the opportunity to do something, then how do they, like, if you don't tell them what you need and give them the opportunity to step up, then they can't. They just can't do that because people are not mind readers. I watched a video yesterday, which was perfect timing, and she was talking about how strong friends don't know how not to be strong. And I love the fact that she brought that up because it took me into a whole mind spiral, ADHD brain and all. And it was like, I ask people to be vulnerable with me, but I'm not vulnerable with other people. I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like feeling like I can give my advice, but I can't take it. I cried it out, fought it out, screamed it out last night, and I finally crumbled. And I realized that as much as I have been trying to be Superwoman all of these years, I'm not. And where I have been trying to play catch up, I've only added more to my plate. So, I am asking for help. I'm asking for some assistance because I really, really need it. And this is not something that I do often. So, it feels very uncomfortable and very vulnerable. The ways that you can help, if you'd like to help, are to either purchase products in my store and donations that I blah blah. Okay, sorry, my mom brain was tuned into my kids who are in the kitchen arguing, and then my me brain was still trying to be here, but that didn't work out, so I apologize. I got distracted. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is loud. Anyways, so if you would like to support, definitely the best way that you can support for free is to like and share this video. If you would like to support financially, you can go to my Lotus Mindset website and find products and services there. And then I created a GoFundMe. So the links, all of the links to that will be down below. And just remember that everything that you donate from the goodness of your heart will be returned to you times 3. Anything that you decide that you can give freely, I appreciate it so much that words cannot explain how thankful I am. All links will be down in the description box below. As I stated in yesterday's video, I will be uploading every day, and in hopes to take you all on this journey with me and figure out where we end up. I am nervous, but I am excited. I am grateful, but I am also very upset. But ultimately, I am just in awe of the way that lessons come to us, because it takes a lot of work to transmute energy, and understanding why this is happening to me has been very crucial. Sometimes we are so comfortable that it takes the most drastic things to move you. And I get it, because I'm hard-headed. I know this. And that's why I'm mad, but I'm not mad. I'm frustrated, but like, I get it. Like, I'm a hard-headed person, so like, I could imagine just like trying to get my attention and I'm not paying you any attention. I could imagine how hard that could be. So I can't even be mad at how extreme all of this is. But I get it. The point is that I need to be vulnerable, and I need to be open, and I need to be forthcoming and ask for help. Be transparent. Because I'm not out here doing anything criminal. I'm out here just trying to make a way for me and my babies. I'm out here trying to show them that they do not have to work all of their lives and essentially run themselves into the grave. Like, they don't have to do that. There are other ways, which is why I became an entrepreneur. But also in the faith aspect, because these are tests. They're testing my faith. They're testing whether or not I'm listening, whether or not I'm paying attention, whether or not I am open and accepting of what's coming my way. And I can only act and move forward in a way that shows how grateful that I am, and how, while I still may be very weary and anxious, I trust that this is the journey that I am supposed to be on. I feel like that was a whole ramble, but it is what it is at this point. This is my second time filming this, so yeah, all of the things that we're going through they're just lessons, and you have to sit back and you have to look at it from a unbiased field of view, and ask, what am I missing? What is this for? And remember, because you sometimes end up remembering what you asked for. And it's like, dang, I should have been more clear about that. Yeah, you should have, but you weren't. So good luck with that, right? It's so you figure out, once you start paying attention and you start dissecting and you start listening to what's there, because it's there. It's just whether or not we choose to tune into it. I am grateful for the lessons, no matter how hard they come. Granted, being put on blast and on the entire internet was not my idea of a fun time. But I guess in retrospect, it was the only way to get me to do what I needed to do, which was to move, which was to move, which was to move. And I know that. But there are lessons that I needed to learn in this process. Humility, vulnerability, not feeling like, well, I guess, no, that's shame. Not feeling embarrassed for being in this position. That's shame. And so while I am navigating all the feels, I know that it is all for the greater and highest good. I know that my people will be sent to me. I know that we are going to be okay. And no matter what happens when I go to court, that it is meant for me to move. If they don't let us stay, then fine. Just go. I've already started packing. But it took a dream of me packing, several messengers, and some signs to be like, okay, I'm gonna pack. It took a lot. That's why I can't be mad. I can't even be mad. Lord have mercy. The things that we go through in this game that we call life. But at least I know I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up. That's what's on the other side of all of this darkness. Is me leveling up. It's us leveling up. My family, my children are my everything. And I want to show them the world, and I want to travel, and I can't do that if I'm stuck here. I can't do that if I'm not doing what I've been called to do. No matter how reluctant I am, I understand this. I understand this. And that's also another caveat, is that when your calling is bigger than you ever would have imagined, it's a little scary. Well, everybody wants to blast music and all the things, which they have a right to live their life, so I'm going to go and live mine and finish cooking this food. I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.